It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. We're at Pepsi Center in downtown Denver. Tonight, it's the Denver Nuggets taking on the Philadelphia 76ers. Opening tip won by the Nuggets. They get it first as we're underway at the Pepsi Center. Blocked by Embiid.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
To Butler. No good. No daylight. Great defense. And it's blocked by Barton.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
To Simmons. Butler. His first effort off the mark. Murray into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Barton gets it in the left corner. To Jokic. Knocks it down from mid-range. Simmons to Butler. Fires the three. Rebound reeled in by the Nuggets. Murray with the basketball. Lead is two. To Jokic. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Simmons. To Butler. Beyond the arc for three. That no good. Off the mark. Barton into the front court. Leads four. Nikola Jokic, he's never made the playoffs, but upon further review, he is a special center.
Got that 5-year extension for $146 million, and I'm willing to say this, he will be one of the future centers in the game.
Philadelphia with the basketball. Lets it fly from long range. Rebound taken in by the Nuggets. Murray with it. Up 6. The jumper's off the mark. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
And a nice finish at the rim.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
To Jokic. Over the line. Backcourt violation. Changes coming from both sides right now.
Entering the game for the 76ers, number 17, J.J. Redick.
Simmons. Redick. That's good D. Shot no good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
They'll work it down to Millsap. From the outside, no good. To Embiid. Redick. That's no good. Murray into the front court. 8-2 our score. To Millsap. Has a chance. Millsap shot. No good.
And a lot of times in this league, teams take days off. But if this defense keeps maintaining that style of pace defensively, this is going to be a dogfight.
J.J. Redick. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Sixers have it. To Redick. Trying to cash in. There's the follow. Amir Johnson with the slam.
A lot of people don't show up to their job every day with their hard hat, but he's one of the hardest working guys in the league. Good to see him get rewarded for that bucket.
A bad pass as the Sixers come up with the steal. To Simmons. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Nuggets have the possession. Curling inside to Porter. For three. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
And he misses the second.
Substitutions, Philadelphia.
Off the mark. Only makes 1 of 3. False. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. Denver's got it. Oh, he had it. Deep three at the buzzer. First quarter's complete. The Nuggets in front. Good start to this one. After 1 quarter play, on to the second period. Jay, neither team was able to get control to start this one.
Well, both teams had their rhythm. They established the tempo that they wanted to play at. But ultimately, something has to give. Some team has to draw a line in the sand.
And look out. Big finish at the rim.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Markelle Fultz. Going to launch beyond the arc. He's not known for that. Markelle Fultz, the former #1 pick, hits a tough shot.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
Here comes the screen to Porter. Doesn't get the bounce. Butler to Fultz. Markelle Fultz. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Has a look. Wide open look, won't go.
I hate that that one didn't go down. You much rather go into half with a tie ball game than having a deficit.
That's how you defend.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Defenders could lose sleep with this guy. J.J. Redick, well defended, still knocks it down.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Here comes the screen. The drive, right to the basket. Taken by the Sixers.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Markelle Fultz forcing that one there. Well defended. To Will Barton. Won't go. Great feed. Markelle Fultz. He's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
New blood coming in for both sides. To Millsap. No good. To Butler. Jimmy Butler, tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make. We talk so much about who are the MVP candidates, but there are other guys who are so valuable to their teams, and Jimmy Butler at the forefront of that list.
I have a phrase that I use when I describe players like Jimmy Butler. It's called the most valuable mentality. There are certain players that approach the game with a certain mindset every single day that they will do anything possible to win the ball game. He plays with his heart and soul every single possession and every night, and he will leave it on the court if that means he can win the ball game.
Off the assist.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
To Embiid. Short jumper, won't fall. To Will Barton. Jimmy Butler, he's 3 for 7.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Barton to Millsap. It's denied by Embiid.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Amir Johnson. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Murray into the front court. His team down 9. Has a chance. Oh, straight down the middle for 2.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Butler for 2. Off the mark. With defense like that, little margin for error.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
Sixers have the basketball. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Amir Johnson trying to cash in on a 3-point play. For his career, 67%. And he missed the free throw. Here's a chance from long range. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Oh, pass stolen by the Nuggets. First half in the books. The 76ers have the lead.
Thanks, Ed. The 76ers
will start the second half with a decent lead.
It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets. For the Philadelphia 76ers, the Nuggets
were unable to find an offensive flow in the opening half. And someone needs to step up offensively if they plan to win this game. Not a single player has gotten in the double digits yet.
Game trap. Steals.
The Denver Nuggets seem to be giving the ball away in this matchup like they're working for a charity. Too many times they've given up steals and the results have been terrible. The problem started early and it didn't improve in the opening quarter.
Player of the half.
Joel Embiid is up in the air swatting shots. When he's not doing that, he's down on the floor making steals. Who wouldn't be impressed by a first half like that?
Who was cold?
Forget cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going.
Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Simmons. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
And it's so deflating for the defense when you pick up right exactly where you left off at halftime. That's the kind of energy you need.
Harris, guarded by Jimmy Butler, to Will Barton. Oh, Nikola Jokic. He's now 5 for 6.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
No good. Murray with the basketball. The margin standing now at 7. Can't connect from in close. To Butler. Lays it up and in.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Murray with it. He'll run the offense. To Jokic. Nothing going here on that drive. Martin. Shot stopped by Embiid.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Simmons to Butler. Fires the 3. He is yet to hit one tonight. No good. Murray into the front court. His guys down by 9. Gets a look. Can't hit. Embiid. To Simmons. Butler. At long last, he missed his first 5 attempts from beyond the arc, but he gets that one to go.
Welcome to psychological warfare, provided he's not taking bad shots. But if I were the defense, I would let him keep shooting it. Make him think about it a little bit more.
To Jokic. Runner's good there.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ballgame.
Nuggets have the possession. To Millsap. Probing the defense. That's blocked by Johnson.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
And he finishes at the rim.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
To Will Barton. Jamal Murray buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Butler into the front court. Lead is 12. Rebound taken down by Denver. Denver ball right now to Jokic. Sixers able to clear the rebound. Embiid to Butler. He gets it.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Now a whistle and a timeout for Denver as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. To Porter. Shot's no good. You have to like the confidence, but that was a difficult shot.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Murray into the front court. Counting down toward a minute to play in this third quarter. Knocks it down from mid-range.
I get tired of hearing guys say, I was there, I contested a shot. I pretty much had a hand in his face. Well, no, you have to change up the game. If a guy is right-handed, he is right eye dominant. Get that hand over his right eye, block his vision. That'll enhance his chances of missing the shot.
Murray with the basketball. Trailing by 15. Trying to cash in and scores.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Butler to bring it up. Looking to make something happen. Fultz can't get the bounce. Jamal Murray, a couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 89%. And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Sixers control it. Fultz. Takes stock of the floor. Markelle Fultz to Redick. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. No good. That's great defense.
I got him. Here we go.
15-footer at the buzzer. Wide open look, won't go. There's the buzzer. 3 quarters complete and a great start for the 76ers. It's the Nuggets with the basketball to start the fourth quarter. And I think the best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get 3 stops in a row. Each game is a game within the game. You get 3 stops in a row, and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ball game.
Barton. Deep left corner for 3. That's off the side of the rim, short. To Butler. Tough make through traffic.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
Murray with it. The deficit now up to 13. Oh, a whistle.
His timing was a tad bit off.
From long range. And he knocks it down, Jay.
Well, I like what you're doing right now. It looks like you're running some DHOs into PNRs. That's dribble handoffs into pick and rolls. You keep running that action, you're constantly going to keep the defense guessing.
To Butler. It's blocked by Millsap.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Butler. Ooh, he'll take that.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those 3 things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
To Porter. Here comes the screen. To Jokic. Has a look. And he knocks it down, Jay.
This is why I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Murray into the front court. His guy's down 11. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Fires the 3, cleans it up. Joel Embiid. Not shaken for the early struggles. Maybe this is a sign of things to come.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Beyond the arc for 3. It's good.
Today's league just throws that old school stuff out of the window. Why have 2s when you can shoot 3s, even on fast breaks? Guys spread out towards the 3-point line instead of laying the ball easy at the rim.
And finally, play is stopped on the tie-up. After the tie-up, let's see who can retain it. Lets it fly from long range, and a put-back slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
My ball.
I got this play. Let's go.
To Millsap. Barton. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
To Butler. 4-3. Won't go down. Barton into the front court. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. It's good. If you don't stand in his way, he's going to make you pay.
Every NBA player has a superpower. His, obviously, is that depth perception, because that trajectory leads the ball to the net every time.
To Millsap. Porter. Going to launch beyond the arc. Missed it. Here's a chance from long range. Cleans it up. Slams it home on the putback.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
To Jokic. Martin shot off the mark. To Embiid. Joel Embiid. 3 for 6 now.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Number 27, Jamal Murray. Subbing in for the Philadelphia 76ers, number 25, Ben Simmons.
Jokic. Gets it to go. Didn't have many choices there. Lets it fly.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
To Butler. Fires the 3. You on top. Jimmy Butler. Contested 3. He buries it.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Get the cameras out. Flash on.
That's going to make a nice poster.
Philadelphia with the basketball. Count the bucket for 2.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Murray into the front court. His guys currently down by 13. The shot almost. Deep 2 there. Won't go.
But I don't put that on the shooter, Ed. I put that on the passer. You have to put your players in the best possible position to score the ball. You know that's not a strength of his.
The Sixers are victorious as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The 76ers put together a nice win here today. And more often than not, they were hitting the 3 when they popped from long range. Winning gets a lot easier when you're adding so many points to the scoreboard, 3 at a time. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Philadelphia 76ers. The Nuggets didn't get the victory they wanted here today. And even though some of them smiled and shook hands with the other guys after the game, you could tell by the way they headed to the tunnels how disappointed they were about this loss. Check out the leading scores for the Denver Nuggets.
Game track. Steals. Player of the game.
Butler is a choice for what you're seeing here, and that's unselfish play. Tight passes, great timing, and an impressive basketball IQ. He earned more respect than what I already have for him.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. Here's our top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
These are the upcoming games for the Denver Nuggets. And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.